Tits and Giggles this week. So I'm Tasha, also known as the Black Rogue. So make sure y'all follow me on Instagram.
I'm Spencer.
All right.
Ooh.
So Spencer, how was your weekend?
Oh my God.
You seem stressed out. How was your weekend, sir?
Look, we forgot to hit record. We just talked for 20 minutes.
You'll be all right.
And I'm
You'll be all right.
recording shit.
You'll be all right.
All right, so my day. I had an issue with my barber, okay? Had an issue with my barber. He was late. I've been to this barber 5 times, okay? The first time I went in the afternoon because when my primary barber is booked up, just one random day, I was looking for a new barber. I got this barber. He cut well, so I booked with him again. The next 4 times after that, I set a 10 o'clock appointment. He was late to all 4 appointments. The first time he was late, he was coming back in town. The second time, it was something about his daughter. The third time, it was traffic. Then this time, he ain't had no excuse. He just like, I ain't got nothing. He says today, one of my issues is he waits until the appointment is supposed to start to tell me that he's gonna be late. I feel like if you know you're gonna be late, you should know 10, 15, 20 minutes out that you're gonna be late. And you should text him ahead of time. That's just me. That's just what I think. But he always texts me when the fucking appointment is about to start. Right? Today, it was like 10 o'clock. He was like, man, you gonna be mad at me or some shit like that. Then said he was gonna be there in 15 minutes. So that's like 10:15, you should be getting there. He didn't come till 10:40. Then he got there. There's another barber in there who's trying to fucking play the PlayStation, but the internet ain't working. He on the phone and shit with Verizon while he trying to cut my hair and going to the modem and resetting shit and coming back and forth, cut me with one hand and just all type of shit.
How do you with one hand?
Instead of, even though you do cut with one hand, but he like
I don't know.
distracted and shit like that.
Oh, he
right?
fucked up your line, bro.
You trying to do all this. This nigga playing the PlayStation 5 was more important than your client, which was crazy to me. After the cut, I confronted him asking to talk to him outside. And he was like, yeah, okay. And I'm like, yo, what do you think I want to talk to you about? And he was like, my time. And I was like, yeah, like, I asked you last time, do I need to book another appointment? And then this time when you come late, I'm like, yo, do I need to start making later appointments? He like, that 10 o'clock a motherfucker. If the 10 o'clock a motherfucker, block off that time, okay? Don't let nobody book that time, right? So I was like, I got stuff to do. Like, I was like, I had some shit at 11 I was supposed to do. I was supposed to be looking at a house at 11. And then I had to call her when you said you was late and gonna be here in 15 minutes. I knew it wasn't gonna be no 15 minutes, but I had to call my realtor and tell her I need to make we're gonna have to do it at another time. Like, which was irritating because that's more important to me. I feel like the haircut is not priority over me trying to find a house. But like, I gotta push my whole day and shit back now because you just can't come on time. And I'm like, I don't think it's coincidence that every time I book, you're late. I think this is a you thing and you do this to everybody. And he was like, nah, it's just when you book. What is that telling me?
I would have got offended.
You're not valuing my time like you do everybody else's then because you're choosing to come on time and shit for them, but not me. It's just a me thing. I don't believe it. This is a you thing. And now you got 2 other people who's waiting on you because there was other barbers in there that wasn't cutting them. So I'm assuming they was waiting on you. Now you got 2 other people waiting and everybody's shit is pushed back now. So even if I book a later time, it's going to get pushed back because you're just always late and everything after that gets pushed back. And I think even my first appointment, even though it was in the afternoon, it was pushed back. Like when I got there, he was still
damn. He's just a late person. He real late.
Then he gonna try to hit me
later
with
than me.
Yeah, then he gonna try to hit me with the "well, do you got kids" thing. Yes, motherfucker, I do, and you can't use that as an excuse. There's a lot of people who have kids and they wake up and do the things they need to do, take them here or wherever, and adjust the time accordingly so they can be where they need to be at whatever time they need to be there. Don't try to,
Mm.
oh, do you got kids?
Is he a single daddy?
I don't know, but that don't matter.
Maybe he's a single daddy
There's
struggling.
there's
I don't
there's
know.
a lot of single parents, and we can't just say, oh, well, get over it because I got kids. You can't do that. A lot of people got kids.
Maybe
So
his kid. I don't know, man. I don't
nah,
know.
I ain't
Mm.
trying to hear it. And it just sound like an excuse anyway. That time you said it was your daughter. The other time it was traffic. Then the other time, which you was just getting back in town at 10 in the morning when you was supposed to be cutting me?
He just
Like,
irresponsible.
yeah, you're choosing to do this.
Cause
That's
10 ain't
not,
that late when you think about it. 10 is like almost breakfast at McDonald's about to be over with in a couple of minutes. So I'm just like, 10 ain't that. It's not that late.
it ain't.
School starts early. So if you dropping your kids off to daycare or school, that's earlier. So yeah, he making a little excuse. Maybe he on that stuff,
Yeah.
I'm just saying,
And so
Judge
then
Mathis.
basically he was just telling me I ain't gotta come to him no more. He was like, oh, you could have a cut for free and you could book wherever you want to book. Like just basically saying, well, go get cut somewhere else. Like I did
Mm,
some shit and I'm
right.
trying to bring you business. And that's a lot of that'd be like one of the things with dealing with black people. And I hate to say it. They just feel like they niggas always want to hook up when they
Yep.
see you got some type of business going. Why you don't ask for a hookup from them, but you do it for me? Pay my uh pay mine's full price too. Buy mine's at full price too. You
Mm-hmm.
can't always get a hookup, and then how these people be doing business, like I was saying, hairdressers and barbers, they be, oh, put a deposit down, you 10 minutes late, cancel. And I'm keeping your deposit. But when they late, there's no consequences for them.
Right. I
None.
miss the old days. I miss the old days when, everything was cheaper. You get your hair done for the low. Nowadays, with the deposit and they charging you all these extra prices. Like, is your barber, is he doing facials and stuff and all this extra shit
I
for
mean,
like, oh
yeah, he
no.
might. I mean, I don't know. They got different things. And then too, like, I don't like to go to you can't men can't just keep going to different barbers and stuff like that because I can't just like stop going to them because when you go to different people, different barbers do different things. Some push your hairline back, some don't. Some don't know how to cut, so they fuck your shit up and put the stencil on your head and then spray
Mm,
paint your line so it looks even. And then when you take a shower, you see your shit fucked up. So you can't just
mm.
keep like going all over the place with the barbers. Like
Yeah, I
so,
dated a
my
man like
primary
that.
barber
His
get
shit was
booked,
right here.
then I try to go to him. I don't want to go to a third person and then the fourth person, and then different people are doing different things to your head, and then just start getting crazy. Guys can't
Mm.
we can't just be going to just a different barber every time we get
So,
a cut.
so what you gonna do now? Are you gonna go back to him
No,
or
I'm
you
not
just
going back to him. I'm just gonna tough it out. If I can't um get a book appointment with my primary barber by making a video on this dude, calling him out. I'm gonna send it to him on Facebook. I'm posting on YouTube, and I'm making a video on this is the barber I'm dealing with, and this is my experience with him. And I'm not believing that I'm the only one who's dealing with this, but
Lord.
people be needing real reviews for everything. They need to know the stuff that people are doing and if they're taking the steps to correct what they did or not. Like you could fuck up, but then what you do after that will say a lot. Like if you really try to correct the issue or not. You just telling me you can go to somebody else because I'ma still be late.
Mm.
That's crazy. So now other people need to know before you book with him, this is what you might get. Off rip, he gonna be late. Or whatever time you pick, your appointment gonna be pushed back because he's gonna be late to an appointment, which is gonna push all the rest of them back. So the time you think you're gonna come and get cut, it's gonna be a time after that when you
Right.
finally sit in a chair.
We
So,
need to do reviews. We'll make a lot of money. Like just like how that dude did the reviews on the food and shit. We'll
oh
do
yeah,
hair reviews. We will make a lot of money because there's a lot of people out here that be pissed off too with these people that doing hair, nails, all that shit. We'll be rich.
Yeah, I might start doing a lot of reviews. I've been thinking about it for a minute with just different experience I've been having
Now I don't
with
want nobody to whoop
jobs
your ass. Now I don't want nobody to try to fight you because people
and
crazy
get
out here.
sued. They going to jail. You can't you can't hit people over words. This was what I was saying with the Will Smith and Chris Rock thing. You can't assault somebody because they said something that you didn't like. That's assault.
I
So
mean, some people, you don't think some people deserve their ass beat? I mean,
you can't hit people over words, no matter what they say. You can't let people's words have that much control over your emotions.
I'm sorry if one of these KKK people say something, I'm just, I may just swing, you know what I
Oh
mean?
well, I don't give a fuck
Uh,
until a nigga touch me. That's all I'll be
yeah,
waiting for.
God ain't done with me yet,
You ain't
so.
touch me. I don't even care. Your words ain't gonna have that much power over me.
I know that's right.
So they can say
Alrighty.
whatever they want. I lived in a lot of racist places. I was in a place in Virginia called Stewart's Draft, very racist white town. Then I moved to Germany and lived outside of Post. The Germans, very racist.
Wasn't racist to me. I lived
They
outside too, outside of in Swingford. Like I lived in a German town. They was nice as hell to my ass.
they was all them they was racist to us. We
Oh
boys
Lord.
too, and we outside playing and shit like that. I don't know if you was
Yeah.
like outside like we was and like
I probably wasn't like that.
yeah,
I used
we
to go to the
just
bakery and shit and
yeah, we
walk
used to
around the
too.
neighborhood, but they never said they just was waving all the damn time and
Nah,
shit.
it's they them Germans was racist. So I went from
Mm.
racist white people in Virginia to racist Germans. Then got stationed. My dad got stationed in Fort Bliss, so that's El Paso.
Oh
And
Lord, they are racist out there
then we deal
too.
with the Mexicans. So we went from white to German to Mexicans, racism.
A lot of racism out there. My mom grew up in El Paso, and she'll tell you it's just they've been through a lot. It's even when I used to go visit El Paso. I remember my cousin got like jumped by like a Mexican gang, and they was racist as fuck to him, saying all types of racist shit. Yeah, it is. And I went to like one of the high schools out there. I mean, I didn't experience it, uh, but my family has. So I know El Paso has a lot of racism in there, but yeah, I
Mm.
feel you on the words thing. I'm not a fighter. I'm talking all this shit like I fight people. I do not fight at all. I will definitely call the police with the quickness. Yes. I
Yeah.
almost called the police on my neighbors because they be fighting all the fucking time, and they be fighting, and I just be like, I be trying to go to sleep, I be trying to watch TV, and I don't have
So,
time, like
yeah,
just between me
nobody
and you.
yeah,
I
you
be
do
ready to
what you
call the
do, but
cops.
yeah, you doing what you do, but now you disturbing my peace. So
Mm,
now I gotta call the people on you, which
right.
is unfortunate.
Okay, so I guess my weekend was it. I didn't have a beef like on my weekend. My weekend, I just saw rapper JT, and I gave her some hats from my hat line, and she actually took a picture with them. She didn't post them on her page. Hopefully, she posted them on her page, but she did take a picture for me, so I posted them on my page. So like that was kind of like dope because I was nervous as hell, like because like when you see celebrities, I don't want to look like that person that's just trying to promote my shit, even though I am trying to promote my shit. I'm just not like trying to look like, hey, I need help, even though I do need help. But at the end of the day, these celebrities, I'm supporting you. I'm supporting your music. You should be supporting the people, especially supporting the poor people. Like, I just feel like that's the thing with Black people that own different, businesses out there. And sometimes people don't try to put people on. So like I don't need nothing from her, but hopefully she can just, you know, promote my hats because it's like a good purpose. It's like stay out of women's business. This is all about, we talking about Roe versus Wade. We talk about just a man in general being a woman's business, telling women what they should wear, like everything about their body, hairstyles. It's just like this is positive. So we'll see if like JT rocks it, but
What is
that was it.
what's Roe versus Wade?
Abortion, my nigga.
Everybody doesn't know that.
The people, anybody that's listening to our podcast, hopefully they know what the
Every
fuck that is. Cause what type
you
of slow friends you got? Cause I'm gonna
you
be sharing this to my friends. You're gonna be sharing
all
this to
right.
your friends.
I'm gonna look at our mutual friends. I'm gonna look at our mutual friends and I'm gonna ask all the women. if they know what Roe versus Wade is, because you keep doing this thing of what type of people you hang around with, and it's not what type of people I hang around with. A lot of people don't know a lot, and you
Are you
just assume,
offended by when I be saying that shit?
yeah, because I don't be hanging around with nobody, and you just keep saying it like I'm just hanging around with a bunch of slow people. People are dumb, and you keep assuming that everybody knows all the same things. Like this math question that's been going viral. This is the answer 5 of 125 thing.
I haven't heard about that little math question
Well,
before.
it's a thing, and you could tell the motherfuckers who wasn't paying attention talking about, oh, they changed it. This is the new math. No, it's not. You just wasn't paying attention. That, and it's as simple as that.
Okay.
You know what the order of operations is, right?
Yeah, go ahead.
Do you?
Yes, but well, I don't. You talking about I don't know.
The
Don't judge me.
acronym. Oh, see, look,
Yes,
this is
that's
the
math. I know
okay,
math.
no,
I
this is
know.
perfect example of what I'm talking about. Because I don't know if you know or not. It ain't even sounding like you know what I'm talking about. But you can't assume that everybody knows everything. So when I asked what's Roe
But
versus,
women are going to notice, and I think this
you're
is
assuming that. You're assuming that. There's a lot of dumb people. There's a lot of dumb people. There's more dumb people than not. Everybody don't know what Roe versus Wade is. And I don't
well.
think, just my opinion, a whole bunch of men on that topic is just fucking crazy to me. I feel like that whole panel dealing with that should be women. And it's as simple as
Mhm.
that. These old
Right.
white men who got all these health issues and memory and shit like that, they fucking running the world. And it's crazy to me. We just seen Biden old ass had to fucking back out the election because he's just not fit. The nigga too old. And that's a lot of people in Congress and just period
Supreme
who's running the
Court.
country. They don't need
Mhm.
to be running the fucking country. And then you got all these men making decisions on a woman's body. It's fucking ridiculous. It's just crazy.
Right. And it's crazy because people think it's just like, oh, it's just, y'all just don't want to have these babies, but it's like way bigger than that. It's like so much more like,
And even if they didn't, guess what? They ain't fucking got to.
facts.
They ain't got to if they
Facts.
don't want to. So it could all just be that y'all don't want to have them babies. You right, motherfucker. And it should be my choice. Simple.
All right.
Yeah,
So,
don't.
okay.
My bad. People be thinking I'm mad when I be talking. I'm just passionate. And I just be seeing a lot of dumb takes on a lot of stuff.
What, you a Scorpio?
No, what? I don't get what the thing with women and signs.
What are you? Sagittarius?
Women associate characteristics with
Aries?
it with signs. Look, so you
Aries?
just guessed 3 signs and wrong. That's my point. In the astrology shit,
A
it's
Leo?
irrelevant. Wrong. That's what I be talking about. The
A
astrology shit
Pisces?
be wrong.
A Cancer?
Wrong. You went through like 6 signs
I have
that
to
you think I
analyze
should
first.
be. That's what I'm saying. People be
Anyway,
like, "Oh,
next
you must
subject.
be this." You just named half of the signs and you was wrong. That's why I'm saying that astrology shit, it means nothing. I don't get what's up with women and signs
Anyway,
and, oh, if you this sign, then this is how you are. We
you
have characteristics of every sign.
no, I don't.
Everybody does.
I feel like I'm definitely a Gemini. But anyway, next subject. We could talk about this on another topic. So, also, I skipped over the Labor Day parade this year, the Caribbean Labor Day parade. I don't know if you know about that in New York
Mhm.
City. It's the biggest parade. You know how like they have carnival in different cities in America as well as in different countries. So they have their Labor Day parade in New York City. It's the biggest in America. And normally when I go, I've been like a couple of times. I've been in New York for years. I've probably been like a handful of times. And every time I have been, I'm gonna be real. I hopefully none of the Caribbean people cuss me out, but people get shot. People
Mhm.
get shot. Sometimes they be trying to blame it on Americans because I had a homegirl that's Trinidadian. She was just like, it's them Black Americans because we don't be doing that. Y'all are the ones that be shooting and shit like that. We don't know who the hell is be shooting up this damn parade, okay? But people do get shot.
So they never
Last
catch them.
they do catch them. Like one year they shot a councilman. I was like, damn,
So
like
we should know if they black or not. That's what I'm.
they do be black, but they blame them
Okay.
on. No, it's different between Caribbeans. You know, we're all black. You know what I mean? But I said my Caribbean friends, they blame it on Black Americans
Do it be
versus
black
Caribbean
Americans?
Americans. I don't know. Like, I don't know. I haven't researched to
Oh,
see, oh, was this person
you just know
Caribbean?
they
And
black.
yes.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, it's bad too. Like I
It,
remember one year,
is it like a black event?
yeah, it's a Caribbean event. Yeah, it's
So
black,
don't it
black.
don't really be white people there.
It do. It be like I feel like it's white people that live in a neighborhood, or
Oh,
maybe white people that are tourists. They show up, or maybe white people that enjoy the culture. I don't know. They be out there though. But it doesn't matter because people get shot. Not every year. Like 2 years ago, nobody got shot. It was pretty safe. But like a lot of times it be kind of like I remember one year, this black girl, she didn't want to dance with this guy, and he shot her in the head and killed her. It was sad. Like, and
that's fucking wild.
last year when I
So there's
went through.
no security or nothing.
They
People
got
people.
police. They got tons of police.
No,
The
I'm
police
talking
is
about
scary
like
as fuck though.
I'm talking about you don't enter like a checkpoint. So
It's on
in
the street.
so people just can come carrying.
Yeah, it's open. Yeah, it's open streets. Like it's open streets. It's this long street on Eastern Parkway, and they have it barricaded for just the people that is like in the carnival, like out there, um the different bands and stuff like that. But then
I can't do it.
the regular people are just outside like looking at all the people come through, and it's crowded. It's like
Yeah.
it's a lots of people. It's lots and lots of people out here.
I don't
Last
do
year,
stuff like that where there's no checkpoint and checking bags and pockets and stuff like that.
I
You just
mean, if you go early, usually it's nothing like that. Like I feel like all the drunk, well, it is
I'm
drunk
not
people that be
risking it.
there late. Usually all the drunk people, like if you're I feel like the later, the more unsafe. The early, I feel like it's fine. People have their kids there, and they be out there with the babies and everything.
Yeah, I
But
mean, I wouldn't take my kids. That's what I'm saying. If it ain't got a checkpoint where you could check stuff, I'm not gonna just leave it up to chance. Oh, other people got their kids, so I'm gonna bring mine. Nah,
yeah, I
because
mean,
what if it is end up being mine? I can't risk that. It
right.
ain't worth it to me.
Last year when I went, and I went on Franklin and Eastern Parkway, and somebody got shot there. And it was crazy because like me and my friend, we hopped the little gate thing or whatever where all the bands were. We hopped it, and then when we were trying to hop it back, we saw all these cops running, and then that same entrance that we got in was somebody got shot over there. I was like, damn, like, you know what I mean? Like, God forbid that could have been us. But this year, some more people got shot in that same entrance, Franklin and Eastern Parkway. Like 5 people got shot, and it's just like, dang, like it is what it is. It's
Mm.
crazy out here. But yeah, that's pretty much what I didn't do this weekend. And that's it.
Oh, so you didn't go.
Yeah, I didn't go because I was watching that Tyler Perry. I mean, not Tyler Perry, Lee Daniels movie, Deliverance. That shit was good as hell. But that nigga did try it, talking about, oh, we now all know a white woman. I forgot what he called her. Like he called her something like in our neighborhoods, in our community, like her. Like I guess he was trying to embrace her. Like the white lady that played the role of the mother in the movie, and she did an awesome job as an actress. But we don't know no white lady like that. Nobody in the black neighborhood knew a white woman like that in real life. Like, sir, like he could have used a different way to embrace
I
and
gotta
show and
watch
give,
it.
and yeah, and give the girl. I guess whenever you watch it, we can talk about it because it,
Yeah,
it was based on a true story.
I'm
It's a
nah.
scary movie. It's supposed to be a scary
I'm not
movie.
believing that. I be seeing, I've seen some clips, like some pictures and shit like that, with like bitch motherfuckers on the walls and stuff like that. I'm not believing that based on the true story
I
stuff.
do.
Anybody could just say that about anything and everybody, oh, it's real. Nah, people be making shit up. Ain't no based on no damn true story. And I used to always say that about them based on the true story movies. It was always white cast and white people and white stories. We ain't see like this type of shit look like some exorcism shit just from the clips that I've
It
seen
is.
on
It's based on
Facebook.
a true story
Ain't no based on
in
no true story.
Chicago. A family in Chicago. I mean,
Ain't no
I feel like
that shit ain't real.
okay, I that's what she thought too in the damn movie, and then her son got possessed and shit. I'm just
Nah.
saying,
Yeah, anything can
I
happen
believe
in
it. I rebuke
anything can
thee in
happen
the
in
name of
a
Jesus.
movie. I've been saying this shit for years and ain't no demon came and proved me wrong.
All right. Well, we don't need to speak that. Let's move on to our
Come tonight.
sound off, our Tits and Giggles sound off. Okay, I rebuke thee. Let's move on. So this our subject this week, we're gonna talk about body. Because I saw some things, I've been seeing some things online. I don't know if you know Megan Good's ex-husband. It was something in the news where they show he has a new girlfriend or whatever. And I don't even know if you know the history, when he was dating Megan. And he's a pastor, and they was giving him a little heat about Megan Good because of what she was
Oh, you
wearing.
talking about the dude that played in Empire?
No, that's his brother, I think, or cousin or somebody. That's his brother or
Really?
cousin. Yeah,
I know who you talking
Devin.
about though.
I think his name is Devin. He's a pastor or something like I forgot his man.
They
I don't
must
know.
be twins, but I know who you talking
They
about.
look alike. They look alike. But so now he has a new girlfriend, and the new girlfriend is like, if she's sexy too. She's probably a little bit more sexy than Megan Good. So I was thinking about this because I was just thinking like I have homeboys that say things to me and they'd be like, oh well, if a woman wears this, she's not wife material, and a wife is supposed to look like this, and she's not supposed to be having her goods out. Like I have even dated dudes who were like, oh, you can't wear this and all this and you got to wear this. So I wanted to talk about this subject because I feel like society puts a lot of emphasis on women when it comes to what we wear, and when it comes to everything being hypersexual in America versus our culture versus other cultures. Even when women like they feel pressured to get like their bodies done. So I just wanted to talk about this subject. I think this will be a good topic because you're a man, I'm a woman, so it would be good to get your perspective on things as well as just me talking about my perspective as a woman. So the first question I want to talk about is, do you feel that society is fixated on body shapes? Do you feel that Americans, we hypersexualize like body compared to other cultures, or you just feel like it's a thing everywhere?
Mm, I can't really speak on. I can only speak on here in the U.S. I'm not living in other societies and cultures to like really know how important it is to them. So I mean, but I feel like here in America, it's like it's pushed hard. Your look, I feel like that's pushed hard. And I feel like that's a woman thing. Like guys don't be caring about shit like that for real. Not for real. We may talk about it and clown, but like women always say, men fuck anything. And we see a
Mm.
lot of anythings that be getting fucked and be getting pregnant and shit like that. Men don't care for real. Women, y'all care about that. And y'all, I think y'all be doing that to like, not y'all, like you. I don't want you to, when I say y'all, you be acting like I be talking about you specifically. Women be like, I feel like y'all be in competition like with each other. Like guys
Mm.
don't really be caring about that shit because men fuck anything. We
But
really don't care.
what about wife anything? Do they also wife woman? They don't care what body shapes? Because I feel like sometimes you just in general, women, they're not a lot of women are marrying these days. So do you feel like
I feel like a
that's
lot
a
of
part why a lot of women want to get their body done because they feel like they're gonna have one up on the next woman in order to get married, or you think it's just us looking at each other as women?
Yeah, I think y'all just in competition with each other because it'd be a lot of anythings that be getting married too. Everybody,
Mm.
every wife ain't super bad or like a model or some shit like that. There's a whole bunch of regular bitches who are married. I don't think it has nothing to do with marriage. Women just be doing that for the likes. A lot of women, they are obsessed with with likes,
Mhm.
like super obsessed. I see it all the time. Women talk about, oh, look at my views on this picture, like views on my story compared to the likes on my post. Like, first of all, just because they seen it doesn't mean they have to like it. Simple. Second, your views might be like that on your story because your story just so happened to come on right after somebody else's. So don't stop acting like motherfuckers is checking for you because you just probably just came on after the next person and then they watch the next person and they watch the next. They not like, let me go look up this person and keep tabs on them. Like women really be thinking that, and your story just came on after the next person. It's like
But I hear
it,
what you're
it ain't that
saying.
deep.
I hear what you're saying, but before social media, women were still getting surgery. They were getting breast implants. Like the boobs was like the big thing before social media really went popping. And then like I feel like, but even before social media went popping, butts, because Nicki Minaj blew on up at the beginning of like social media era. And she got her butt done. So I feel like, we had the music videos, we had what we saw on TV, like, and people weren't communicating with each other. Like, do you feel
That's the first
that
form of social media, I would say. Them,
TV
yeah. That's
advertisement, it was
all them
even
stuff we was
before,
watching in the music video and the video vixens. Then other little girls and stuff like, oh, I want that type of body.
but
It
why?
wasn't
Do you
Facebook,
feel like and it was men?
so I could be with
You don't
the
you don't think
ballers.
okay,
So I
that
could be
makes
with the
sense.
rappers and the this and the that, and
Do you,
I need
do,
to be this video vixen and I need to look a certain way
mm.
so I can attract these certain guys to be able to live this certain lifestyle.
Do you think it was something going on with like the guys at school? You think that some of these women were bullied or didn't feel attractive by the man in their school, or maybe their parents didn't show them enough love and tell them that they're beautiful based off of, who they are? Do you feel like that was also some type of pressure that they had to, to even admire these video vixens out here? Because I feel like it was like, not for me personally, because, I grew up always feeling like I was fine. That's because my mama, she just instilled so much confidence in me. But I do see, I did see girls, wanting attention from little boys in school. And if they didn't feel that attention, they used to stuff their bras because they wanted the attention. Like, but I didn't even had boobs like that growing up until like after college, to be, well, probably like late college, to be quite honest. And I ain't never stuffed my bra. But I feel like what girls, they always do things for the attention of guys. And it's not just ballers. It's also the guys and the regular guys. Maybe there was a little popular girl in school and she was getting all this attention, and then the girl that's not popular wasn't. So maybe that's why she up there got her breast implants and got whatever else done, because I feel like men have created like all of this, like, since they have created these standards of beauty for a woman, because back in the day, women, we couldn't work, and all this other stuff that we have had, and then women, it's like men were the leaders, they were the breadwinners, and I feel like that has trickled down to like women, they have to do everything to please a man, appearance wise, and just even society, like society, I just feel like in general, man and woman, they put a lot in looks. Like that's why people sell like, all this makeup. These people making all this money. Rihanna done got rich off of makeup, and I feel like it's man and woman, to be quite honest.
I agree with that. I'll say it's got something to do with the men too, because I mean men just like women, everybody got their preferences. Some people they like big booties and some like big titties, and women be like, oh, that's what men like. Let me get that. So
You're right.
I can agree that men got play a role in it too. I ain't gonna just put it all on the women.
That's
So
true. Cause I have had friends, like I have had homegirls. I'll be real. I had a couple of friends like talk shit about my boobs, or like I had been outside, like, and maybe I got attention because I'm wearing a crop top. because I got these huge boobs, right? So I'm wearing a crop top outside or whatever, and like people are trying to talk to me. And like I have had homegirls be like, oh, well, you got your boobs on
That's
out. And
just bitches hating because they ain't got it and they want the attention that you getting. That's it. That's all that is. It's just jealousy. That's it.
yeah, I mean, I have
Maybe
had girls say things like, express to me about them being maybe smaller and skinnier and not getting attention. And I have tried to uplift them and say, hey, like I try to say the same thing that you said. Like dudes are taught, like dudes, it doesn't matter what body shape you are. Like dudes will still talk to you or whatever. It may not be this guy may be attracted to this woman, this guy may be attracted to this woman. It is what it is. And then I had a homegirl be like, well, you don't have that problem. Cause she was like real petite and skinny. The crazy thing is all the niggas wanted her ass. And like she did not see what I was saying, because she's always bash girls that got BBLs and all this. I'm like, girl, like, why are you so obsessed with bashing women that got BBLs? That's their business. Like, I really don't give a damn about what they got going on, but I felt like she had some insecurity about herself. And speaking of BBLs, what is your opinion on it? And then also, do you feel that society in general stereotypes people based off of their body shape? Like if you saw a girl with a BBL, would you stereotype her?
stereotype her in what way?
Just be like, oh, well, she probably a gold digger or she probably this, like based off of her body shape, because this is a real story. Like,
Nah, bitches be, I mean, especially black women, they be real shapely. And I mean,
mm,
you can't help that. I ain't gonna think, oh, she a hoe just because she got a shape. She was just born with that.
well, she
Nah, I
had a
don't,
BBL.
even if she did, oh well. I mean,
That's some real shit.
I wouldn't stereotype her. That's what she wanted to do with her money. That's what it is. Only time I talk about is if it look crazy, but that just be jokes anyway. It ain't me hating. I'll probably still fuck her. The shit just looking crazy. Like I said, men don't really be like caring for real.
You
Like
will wife her up? Would you wife a girl that had a crazy looking BBL? If she was a good person, she had a good heart, all these great qualities.
I don't think I could get past it if it was looking crazy. I don't know. I don't think so. I don't know.
Mm. So I had this. So long story short, I remember it was like earlier this year. My homegirl, she had a going away, and we were at her house, well, her friend's house, and it was like these group of dudes, and it was a group of girls. I didn't know none of these people. And the girls are beautiful girls, petite model, and they were saying how they never got approached. They don't get approached. They don't date. Then one of the girls been in New York for 2 years and said she hasn't been dating because no one has approached her at all. And then we were talking to the guy about, why women are not getting approached. And he's like, oh, well, dudes, a lot of times dudes talk themselves out. And then he start mentioning women with BBLs or women that they look a certain way, and then he start like stereotyping them. He was just like, oh, well, the girls, like we may see a pretty girl that got a BBL, but you know how they are, like, I just know she's gonna be after the dudes with the money and with the bag and all this other stuff, so I'm not gonna approach her. So I just thought that was kind of crazy. I'm like, damn, you stereotyping a girl based off of how she looks. She may be a sweet girl, like maybe her ass was completely flat, and to give her confidence, she wanted to get a little bit of, a BBL. It's like, damn, like she could have been a good person. Cause I got homegirls that had breast implants, BBLs, and they like the sweetest people ever. So I'm just like, dang, like people really be stereotyping people based off of their shape. Hell, I be feeling like people be looking at black women crazy based off their shape, even if they got natural shape. I know at my jobs, every time I like when I go to work, I kind of like I wear form fitting clothes, and I be feeling like they be trying me. I be feeling like they be hating these hoes, these people be hating at work, but it is what it is.
Their behaviors, yeah.
You, you said what?
I said there be haters out there,
Yeah.
but I don't stereotype just on somebody's looks.
Okay. So another question. Do you feel like we're outside of looks, but well, same thing with looks, off of how people dress? Do you feel that based off of like a woman, it's a certain like wife material based off of like what a woman is wearing? Like, because I had homeboys that is okay with their girlfriends like just being all sexy, ass out, titties out, and they will still wife her. But then I got homeboys would be like, that's not wife material. So going back to Megan Good's ex-husband, like, you know, basically wifing up someone that is like, you know, sexy or whatever. Do you feel that based off of how a woman dresses, what you see as a wife versus someone that's not a wife?
No, I don't care about that. I like the like if my woman she want to go out and wear some see-through shit and shit like that turn me on. That shit don't bother me. Like but that's just me. And I know a
Yeah, you
lot
don't
of
even
people.
care. If she went out, what if she went out with her homegirls half naked? You wouldn't even care.
I would not care. That's sexy to me. I'll be ready for her to come back home. Like
Mm,
that don't bother me. I know a lot of guys that bothers them, and it's kind of crazy to me because it's like that type of shit attracted you, but now that you got her, the way that you got her, that bothers you, but it didn't
mm,
before. But yeah, that don't bother me. How if my woman want to dress or feel or look sexy, and I'm out with her, or she out by herself or out with her friends, it doesn't bother me, and I could still make her my wife. It, but that's I guess I'm different because there's a lot of stuff that I'll let fly that other people won't. So
right. See, I got a homeboy that, so I feel like he be cheating on his girlfriend. I ain't trying to put these niggas on blast. I ain't gonna say the nigga, okay? But I be feeling like he be cheating on his girlfriend with girls that are like very provocative. But like his girlfriend is very conservative. Like the bitch be wearing turtlenecks and shit. Like she be like fully conservative. Like I ain't never
Like
seen
Derek
her
Jackson
titties
girl,
out. Huh?
like Derek Jackson girl,
Dating a what girl?
like Derek Jackson, his girl.
Who the hell is Derek Jackson?
You don't know who Derek
Oh yeah,
Jackson
yeah,
is?
yeah. That nigga that was acting like he knew everything about relationships.
Exactly. And women was praising him, didn't find out he was cheating.
Hmm. Yeah, I
Mm-mm-mm.
mean, I don't trust none of them niggas that be trying to give advice because I feel like people don't, they just do that shit to make money anyway. But what's your thoughts about that? Like niggas that be dating these conservative women, but and they be the main ones that be judging like women like based off of what they be wearing. It'd be crazy as hell because like I got some homeboys that will they judge every like woman that be half dressed naked talking the most shit like on social media, on Facebook, on Instagram. And I best believe that they always be like, oh well, she's not wife material. I'll smash her, but she's not wife material. It's like, why don't you just smash a couple of conservative women? I don't know. What do you think?
I mean, people they have, I guess, the people that they'll fuck, and then the ones that they know they have their type they want to settle down with. Like I don't know, everybody that you fucked, you seen them as like a husband.
Well, I don't be having sex, so right now, like
I
for real,
ain't
I don't
talking
be
about
having
right now. I'm just talking
like back
about
in the
period.
day, yeah, I feel like I'm a hopeless romantic. So I feel like in my past, people that I have hooked up with, well, not everybody, you right, but most of the people I
Exactly my
have hooked
point.
up with, like I really thought that, you know, they could be my husband.
That's what I'm saying. Same with men. They got a type that they'll fuck, and then they'll got a type that they'll wife. So, and it's just preference at the end of the day. Like,
Mm,
that's how I feel about that. I'll meet people and be like, this is somebody, and it's just only gonna be physical. And then I'll meet somebody else and be like, I could see us taking this further.
mm.
So
And then last question, do you feel that people in general are just they too comfortable talking about people's like bodies on the internet and like, you know, talking shit about people's heights and shit. I don't
everybody's too comfortable talking about everything on the internet. Yeah.
mm.
You
Do
know,
you ever get height
you don't
shamed?
gotta, huh?
Have you ever been height shamed?
Height shamed? Nah,
Mhm.
nah, not really. I can't think of any, but I find it I feel sorry for like short guys because a lot of times when I talk to guys, damn, I definitely gotta edit that. A lot of times when I talk to women, and I say that I'm short, they'll ask me my height or some shit, and I'll say like
Mhm.
I'm 5'4", and they be like, "Nah, I can't do it." I'll say I'm 5'4", and I'll also say I'm uncircumcised, just to see what they'll
Why
say.
you playing games like
Just
that?
I just be wanting to see what women will say, and they'll be like, "I can't do it," especially with the height thing. They be like, 5'4"? Nah.
Mhm.
I just be trying to see what people will say, but then I'd be thinking too, I'm like, damn, I'm glad I'm really not 5'4", and I feel bad for a lot of these shorter guys out there
Why? Because they can
because
date
it's
little people. It's they can date down too. They can date little people out
no, I'm
here.
I'm saying I feel sorry because it seems like a lot of women care about height.
Not it's a lot of little people out there too that's okay with them. They would view them as tall.
Yeah, it'd be women shorter than 5'4" talk about I can't deal with nobody who 5'4". So,
That's why they gotta date a woman that's 4'3".
mhm.
And they wouldn't. So they would have dated a woman that's 4'3", but they want to date my tall ass. Like, sir,
Hey, I don't
like
know.
short man, they really love tall women. I just be so confused. I be like, damn, they don't never. I think the short girls curve them so much that they want to go higher because I just don't never get it. I be like, why don't y'all date little 5 feet, 5'2" girls, like 5'3"? Why don't you holler at them? But they always want to holler at tall girls. I just be so
It don't
confused.
matter to me, but like the height and stuff like that, it doesn't matter, but
You'll talk to a 6'4" girl,
yeah.
six
Like there's
five.
there's there's some things that will turn me on more. Like if you're taller
Why? I
or if you're older. I don't know. It's just like a mental stimulation thing for me. I
don't
can't I can't help. Everybody like what they like, and I can't help what I like.
Damn, it
Mm,
must be all short men. They love tall women. I should be like, if you don't get your ass away from me, I
yeah.
don't. I just be don't. I be wanting. I don't know. I don't know if you saw the video with Spice, the Caribbean artist, where she was on that Pop the Balloon show, and it was like this short. It was like this little person, this little guy. He was like 4 feet or whatever. He was short, and she was just like, oh, she likes her man tall that can pick her up, and then his short ass picked her ass up, and he was strong as hell because she thick now. You know what I mean?
Who the
And she
hell is
was
Spice?
and she was turned on by that shit by the little man picking her up. Child, I be feeling that too. I be feeling like short man can't pick my ass up because I ain't a skinny girl. So I just need me. I feel like a lot of women just feel they feel more protected by a taller man. Like if some shit pop off, they feel like the tall man can protect them. I think that's why. I don't know. It's something mentally why a lot of women want tall men. That's why niggas out here they getting their kneecaps done, bruh. They getting their kneecaps fixed.
Spice is she's got blue hair?
Yeah.
Oh, I see it. I see the clip right here.
Hmm.
Yeah, he's super short. God damn.
That's why niggas getting what do you feel about you don't feel a way about niggas getting their kneecaps done? Getting their knees like they extensions on their legs and
I don't
getting
give a
taller.
fuck. That's them. That's their body with the knees and the abs and shit like that. That is not directly impacting my life at all.
Yeah, I
I
wouldn't
don't
care
care.
either. I
That's
wouldn't
them.
care either. I wouldn't care because somebody asked me, "Would you date a man that got his knees capped?" I wouldn't even care because at least he's gonna be taller than me. I don't really care if he had to
That
do what he got to do.
that shit just sound
Hell,
like it hurt for real.
I know that seemed real
Getting
painful.
your kneecaps done. That's crazy.
It was a dude, yeah, I saw online because men getting surgery just as much as women getting surgery because a man feeling the pressure too when it comes to talking to women, so that's why they getting their damn surgery too.
Mm.
Even though it's easier, I mean, you can't, that
Dang.
shortness is hard,
I just
but weight is easier, I feel like, for men to lose. I don't know why niggas get their abs done, but they
I
getting their
just
hairlines done too.
I just seen a woman go viral. She got her abs done. I just seen it today on Facebook. They was going in on her abs. It was crazy. Dang, did I
That
save
shit
that
weird as
post?
hell.
Yeah,
Bitches, where do people got money for all this plastic surgery? Like, plastic surgery expensive.
I don't know. That's why I be looking crazy because they be going cheap route.
Oh, they probably, yeah, they be going to the DR. I know a lot of people in the Bronx, they be going to the DR to get their shit done. My grandmama, she went to Mexico, and my grandmother, before she passed, God rest my grandma's soul, she got her teeth done in Mexico, and
Was it look cheap?
it her mouth was fucked up. My grandma mouth was fucked up, but I was like, grandma, like, why would you go to Mexico? Like, they wasn't charging shit. Mouth was fucked up. She had to get her dentures in America. She had to get new dentures and all that shit, teeth, all in America, after that. Cause my grandmother only had like 2 teeth. Child, it was bad. Like, I don't know why she had to go to Mexico. Bitches is going to Mexico and getting shit done. I don't know if you saw that the girl that was gonna get kidnapped or whatever, that said she got kidnapped, somebody died or whatever. When she went to Mexico, she got a BBL done. I would never get a BBL done in Mexico. I don't even trust it. I don't even trust their damn food out there. Like, I'd rather eat Texas, Tex-Mex out there. I don't know why bitches out here, they just gotta love yourself at this point. If you gonna go overseas to get surgery, you just gotta love yourself in America, because be safe out here. What you looking up? You want to wrap it up? How many minutes we got? 1 minute?
It won't show me the minutes.
Oh, we got 1 minute. You want me to do a quick wrap up?
Yeah, we could do that.
Okay, so I'm gonna end this with a quote. Since we talked about body, and something positive that I got from, hopefully I can hurry up. Oh, from Demi Lovato. I'm not going to sacrifice my mental health to have a perfect body. So people out there, love yourself, love who you are, love the skin that you're in. And if you get surgery, just do it safe. And that's it. So, all righty, y'all. Peace.
See y'all next time. Bye.